An Iranian Trump voter, yes, you heard me right, an Iranian Trump voter whose wife was kidnapped by ICE agents is still standing behind Donald Trump. Because of course he is. Arpineh Masihi and her husband, Arthu Sahakyan, they're proud MAGA fans. Okay, they're part of the MAGA. The MAGA, oh yeah, make America great again. Yes, they supported him during the election. They have a flag outside of their house and had given MAGA hats to their kids. The same people that are like, we don't want political indoctrination of our children. Here's some MAGA hats, folks. My God. But hey, okay, so the kids, they gained the MAGA hats, but they lost their mom. Masihi, who is now in her 40s, came to the U.S. back when she was about 3 years old. Now, she was fleeing from the fundamentalist Islamic government and was a refugee. Now, she had a green card up until about 15 years ago. Now, what happened? Well, it turns out when she was in her 20s, she made a mistake, as people in their 20s often do, and ended up being convicted of theft. So she stole some stuff. It was worth less than $200, but it doesn't matter. That was enough to get her green card revoked. So, but wait, that doesn't mean that she was here illegally. No, she was still allowed to stay in the United States. So she had a deal with immigration. And in that deal, she was basically, she had to meet with immigration authorities on a regular basis to ensure that she was, yes, following all the laws of the United States. Now, look, I think people make mistakes. I am a rather forgiving person. It's not like this was a violent crime. So, and again, she had that deal with immigration to make sure that she followed all the rest of the laws. Okay, whatever. She apparently had been doing pretty well, staying out of trouble. So then what happened? What happened? Well, for one, Trump got elected and said, I'm going to come after all the criminal aliens. Well, where did that leave Masihi? Well, she's technically a criminal alien. So there you go. But okay, but what brought her to ICE's attention in the first place? Well, it turns out that it was right after Trump started bombing Iran. Now, she didn't do anything, but after Trump dropped bombs on another country to help out Israel, people at DHS were like, we're worried now. Since we did attack Iran, now we're worried about the sleeper cells. Oh, okay. So they found and rounded up anyone who's Iranian. So her and more than 130 Iranian nationals were rounded up, said federal sources. And there it is. Basically, this is Japanese internment 2.0. So she gets rounded up. Now, what does her husband have to say about all this? Oh, well, oops. Trump, he said, is not trying to do anything bad. He just abducted your wife. We understand what he's doing, though, he said. He wants the best for the country. I'm just trying to make the best of it. You're going to have to make the best of sleeping alone, buddy. She ain't coming back. And I think everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. During a phone call with Fox 11, Masihi expressed concern for her future and her immigration status. So I don't know, maybe she's going to get sent back to Iran, or maybe they're going to send her to CCOT. I don't know. All I know is that she had told Fox 11, quote, I'm on the list to be going to a different facility. And once that happens, well, who knows where she's going to end up. But I can guarantee it ain't going to be pleasant. Now, when asked if the experience of watching his wife be taken away had changed his stance toward Trump's immigration policies, he said, quote, Well, somewhat, just because I'm going through it, but I was very selfish before. But what I see now is, okay, there's a reason for it. What reason? Now, he said that detaining people like his wife will, quote, resolve a lot of issues because we'll know exactly who's in there, for what reasons, even though I miss her dearly. Oh, do you? Do you? Look, I don't know, man. My response, I mean, if the government took my wife, I'd kind of be pissed. I'd be really pissed. And I would actually be trying to fight like hell to get her out. But this guy doesn't seem to be doing any of that. Does he even care? Does he even love her? He's defending your kidnappers. Because that's what this is. It's kidnapping. He said, quote, I'm still supporting Trump, even though my friends say, take the flag down, the Trump flag. You're going through a lot. And I'm like, no, the flag stands. What? And this is why it's useless to try to reason with these people. This is why I say it's a cult. These people are 100% MAGA. They're on board with what Donald Trump is doing, even though it is tearing their own families apart for literally no reason. You think this woman is a danger to her community? Are you kidding me? She once stole something, what, 15 years ago? Oh my God, who cares? Who cares? Trump is a 34-count convicted criminal who has been found liable for sexual abuse of a woman, E. Jean Carroll. He's probably in the Epstein files. Why don't you release them? Should. That man is far more of a danger to this country than that one young woman, 40-year-old woman. Okay, and yet, her and her husband supported them. That's right. And now, what it looks like, they're getting the day they voted for. Can't reason with them. Now, I'm not saying that people can't break out of the cult. They can. But they're going to have to do it themselves. You can't save them, so stop trying. Now, if they can admit, though, that, boy, we were sure wrong about Trump, that's a start. You can build on that. That's a foundation right there. But until then, until they can admit that they were wrong, let them continue to find out on their own. I have no sympathy, and it's not because I don't want to give the sympathy. It's because I don't have it. I don't have any left. It's gone. I'm only going to save it, reserve it for the people who actually deserve it, who actually feel any sign of remorse. Otherwise, I'm drained. It's over. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.